Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is RJ Green, and you're listening to Zyfex TV. Today's topic is rumors and cures for the COVID-19. Please like, share, subscribe, and continue to support this channel. A lot of rumors, a lot of speculation, conspiracy theory. So my job today is not to criticize those who comes up with a theory, but in desperate times we do desperate things, and we have no answers to what is going on in society today. There's no government, no one really can tell us what's going on. It's a trial and error, and what we're doing is learning as we go along, and as we go along we dissect the data and try to apply to society how best we can get through this crisis. And I want to say to all those family who lost loved ones during this awful crisis, and all those loved ones who are affected and suffrage, and also who lost their job, people who lost their job. It is indeed a time of trial and error, and we have to be faithful in this time. We have to come together as a society to make sure we are going to survive this. I know a lot of social distancing is recommended at this time, but remember, social distancing doesn't mean we're going to forget about our humanity. Humanity is what's going to get us together. It's what's going to bind us. And as leaders of the world, in this time is not a time for blaming or time to play games. Before I started to, please remember, do not go and drink bleach and other hazardous material trying to purge yourself of the COVID-19. Bringing harm to yourself is not gonna do any good to any of us, because now you're gonna weaken your immune system, and if you get the virus, indeed, you might not be able to fight it. So please do not drink hazardous material. That's my first thing. Is drinking plenty of water help to fight the COVID-19? That's one of the rumors being going around. I'm not saying it's a rumor, but it's one of the things we have to look into. Drinking plenty of water will help for many things. It helps to prevent dehydration. It helps your body to distribute nutrients. So drinking water is actually good for you, but as to cure the COVID-19, or as the intent is, if you drink water, if you catch COVID-19 in your mouth, you drink plenty of water, it wash into your stomach, and then the acid in your stomach destroy the COVID-19. We are not aiming to get COVID-19 into our mouth. I know we are human and we have tickling sensation, but try our best to wash our hands and to follow some of these protocols so we don't have to worry about drinking plenty of water. Actually, there's no facts to say water helps to kill COVID-19. And remember, washing them hands, keep them from your face. And I see people with gloves on also, walking around with gloves, protecting their hands, but they're touching the phone with the gloves and putting the phone in their face, and that's cross-contamination. So people without gloves actually, I think, do a better job by washing their hand more often. So even though you remove the gloves, you don't know if there's a pierce in the gloves, there's a rip in the gloves, still wash your hand. Fruits are good for you. So fruits will help you to fight any infection. Viruses or bacterial infections. So eating fruit is good. But I'm particularly concerned with posting on WhatsApp that was spreading with some various pH levels of these fruit. For instance, I think those pH levels of lemon was placed at 9 point something. And I know lemon is acidic, so the pH should be between 2 and 3. So be careful of eating according to pH, because the pH is misleading. I saw a pH of 22, and we know the pH scale is from 0 to 14, and we see some people are showing pH of 15, 22. My only concern for that is if you should go out and find some household item and say it's pH 13 or 14 and you go drink it and kill yourself, that's a concern if you're looking at pH, but look at the fruit itself. The fruit itself is not bad, but the pH information, they are misleading in many factors, and that can be dangerous if somebody's looking to compare the pH. They say, oh, lemon is 9, and they go drink something pH 9, or say, oh, this orange is pH 15, and they go drink something with pH 15. The pH, please override the pH, but look at the fruits they're saying. The fruits they're saying is not bad to eat, as avocado, lemon, pineapple, mangoes. Those fruit actually have a lot of vitamin C too anyway. All right, moving on to the next assumption. Is there a patent out for COVID-19? There was a video going around with the patent information that COVID-19 was patented prior, and this may be a conspiracy for people to start taking vaccine. I'm not certain about the patent, but As you said, Congress shall have power to promote the progress of science and useful art by securing for limited time to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writing and discoveries. However, interpretation is saying a patent cannot be obtained upon a mere ideas or suggestion. The patent is granted upon the new machine manufactured, etc., and has been said, and not upon the idea of suggestion of a new machine. So basically, it's saying that laws of nature, physical phenomena, and abstract ideas are not patentable subject matter. So to say, oh, we're going to have a COVID-19 in the future, let's give a patent so we can make the vaccine, it's a little misleading. I'm not certain because I went online and never saw the patent, and if it's there and it was removed by the government, I'm not sure. But just to base a patent upon a mere ideas, I did trademarking before and a couple trademark, but I never did a patent. But I'm just saying, mere ideas of suggestion, oh, I'm going to make a machine for the future and this is going to be awesome, is not patentable. You have to have actually tangible evidence. The stuff have to be there, you know what I'm saying? And even if you mix in chemical, you have to mix a chemical compound before you can patent it, not the suggest. So I'm going to mix that A, B, C, D just to get patent. There seemed to be a video of a person making claim that she survived the COVID-19 and what she did was blowing warm air up her nostril by setting the air dryer to low, and it worked for her. She sprayed water over her face. So the assumption is the water, I guess, will help to prevent the dryness. And if anything works, well, go for it because it worked. It's you who going through the situation and all the pain. So whatever comforts you, as long as you're not doing harm to yourself. But I think you should seek medical professional to do some of these work for you. So the idea behind the hair dryer is the nose supposed to be the coldest part of the body. The virus live behind the nose. So if you blow warm hair up, it should help to kill them over a period of time. Maybe that sounds somewhat credible, but I'm not 100% certain. My own advice is if you're gonna put a hair dryer up your nose or blow a hair dryer up your nostril and low, just be mindful if you're on blood thinner or you take too much garlic and it becomes act as a blood thinner, and if you should dry your nose out and start bleeding and then it lead to more complication. So just be mindful of what we do, you know. As you said, no, whatever will help, whatever will make you feel better, as long as it's not harming you, I guess it's not a bad idea. There are many rumors and there are many cures out there, homemade. I'm just hoping the CDC is taking note and looking some of these homemade remedies. There is such thing as fever grass, the same thing we call lemongrass here. It's floating around. The tea have the plants have the ingredient that will fight off some of these COVID-19. I know in Jamaica we call it fever grass for a reason, because obviously they have properties, chemical properties or compound in those grass that help to reduce fever. So if we're getting a fever from the COVID-19, maybe that will help your fever in a sense. What other rumors? If there's any rumors, you can always reach me at rjgreen@zyfex.com. That's rjgreen@zyfex.com. I will not be able to cover all the rumors or of all the facts for you, but I'm a person, you know, a chemist myself by profession, and I look into these things. I research whether it's natural remedy, whether it's chemistry, whether it's, you know, I'm a person who like to go research the facts. And the fact is, in years to come, we're going to look back. This is going to be a part of our lives. So at this point, to be honest, I would stop the stressing on the body, stop the worrying. I would do all the precaution, social distancing, do your best, report whenever you're sick, and try to look out for your neighbors, because in this time, it's a part of us. It's going to be a part of society, and it's here to stay. I'm not sure even if you recover from the virus, will it recur the following year? Will it go dormant? You know, will there be antibodies that created that will prevent this from coming back? Is it a one-time deal? There's so many speculation. We don't know what's going on. There's even situation that say people got cured of this virus and it's popping up back 3 to 8 days later, showing, you know, a negative test eventually becomes positive, which means they're transmitting or they can transmit the virus. So a lot is to be learned, and we are all learning. And many world leaders took it upon themselves to shut down their countries early in time to prevent the spread of this virus. Some never took it that seriously, and they see the consequence of what is going on, what's happening, the exponential amount of cases and death throughout the world. So we have to take things more seriously. Now this also showed us that us in the US, we need a better contingency plan. We need to be more prepared, not just politics talking about how what we're doing this one against that one. We also see the need for medical care. Everyone in America should have medical care. Because what if most of the people who were on the Obamacare decide to quit because of recent situation, because they don't want to pay the penalties, and all of a sudden now the burden is on the government. So it's like a slap in the face, So I would just recommend people stick to your insurance, get some medical insurance. Medical insurance is not because you're not sick, it's for when you are sick. So you don't go bankrupt or get into so much debt. So people, once more, you're listening to RJ Green. This is Rumors and Cures, and we will be back with more information as time goes on. In the business segment, we know the world is looking at business, the stock market plowing all over the place, ups and downs, swinging here and there. At this point, I'm also a savvy investor in the stock market, and I would say, people, we realize what's going on with this virus. It's here to stay for a while. We have to fight this through. So guess what? I would stop the panicking and just put everything on pause, because if everyone come together and leave the money there and pause, nobody's gonna lose. But if everyone keep pushing in and out because getting all panic, that's when we are gonna lose money. So listen, I'm losing money too. All of us losing money. So get used to it. So if all of us leave our money there and nobody touching the money, will we lose? I don't think we'll be losing as much. But this is also a strategy by some of the wealthier folks, just cause the fear, sell off, put the market into a panic, and the poor folks watch, and then when we're losing so much, we sell off now. The rich folks buy it at a cheaper price, drive back the price up, and they make a lot of money. Countries are doing this. I think China, I heard even rumors of China buying up some of these distressed assets throughout the world. So they send the virus out. Virus is killing many countries. They shut their country down, part of their country. That's what they tell us, or that's what they told us. Now the virus is out there making a havoc on the rest of the world. Now they're buying up back assets and also building the face mask, building the needed supplies so they can sell it back to us. It's like getting a whooping from your parents and they gave you a napkin to dry your eyes. What do you call it? Oxymoron? Bittersweet? If you don't have anything to do or you're just on the road idly, I suggest you stay home as much as possible. Remember to step out of your house, get some vitamin D. The sun is free, and that's also help to fight viruses, infection. So remember, not only vitamin C, but you also need your vitamin D. And be safe, social distance, say hi to your neighbor. Social distance, it doesn't mean you're going to stop talking to people forever or just going to cut off everyone in your life, and for those who live alone, check in with someone so you can give them a call. Somebody can check on you to make sure you're alive or you're well. There's a lot of things we can do. Young people, we can do a lot. There's older folks inside the home not coming out because of the restriction. You can help them. Get groceries. Do whatever you can do to help your neighbor. Okay? So until next time, this is Rumors and Cures. This is RJ Green. Also tune in to my channel, or you can find me at www.rjgreen.net. Thank you for listening, and this is my personal opinion, and this is my personal research, and just take what it is, do your own research, and be mindful of what people are telling you to do. I know it's a time of panicking, and we're not thinking anymore, we're under stress, losing jobs, all type of things going on, but just be mindful about all these misinformation, because that's what gets us into trouble.